All right, so I'm over here at the range and I'm finally going to do the review between Trackman and Mevo. Now, I was lucky enough that we have our local coach here who has the Trackman. I will put the link below, so make sure to check out his Instagram page. He had this unit for about 2 years, and this one is one of the latest. I think it's the last one, the Trackman 3, is it? Trackman 3, I think, right? So I've been waiting to do this review for a while. And normally the Mevo is really reliable, but obviously the Trackman, there's no better than that. So today we're gonna find out how accurate my Mevo is. I'm gonna start with a pitching wedge. Obviously on the Trackman I set it to yards, and there's a lot of features on Trackman. So we took off the normalize. I think there's a setting where you can normalize the range balls. So we took that off. Okay, that was off the toe. I'm curious to see if that read 91.7 yards. They gave me on the Mevo, and on the Trackman 83 yards. So 83 yards on the Trackman and 91. Now that was slightly off the toe, so it wasn't hit well. A little better, but still really high. That was 104 on the Trackman. I mean on the Mevo, and on the Trackman it was 98. So okay, so I have a 9-iron now. Okay, it's really high. It says 130, or the Mevo says 130. Let's see if the Trackman picked everything up on this one. Yeah, 115. So let me look at the club speed. On Trackman is 79. On this one is 83, and ball speed it's 97. And on Trackman it's 97. I mean on Mevo it's 97.8. So that's all right. Okay, that's 128 on the Mevo, and we have 118. So I would say about 10%. Okay, so now we have Claudio, and he's gonna hit it 8-iron. We have everything set to 8-iron. All right. Okay, this was pretty good. He almost killed the bird there. This one right here says 139 on the Mevo, and on the Trackman 134. So this one's right here is really, let's see, club speed 82 versus 75, ball speed 104.4 versus 104. So I would say definitely the ball speed is spot on, definitely. Okay, so this one should be read really good. Here it says, Trackman says, let me see, Mevo says 132, and Trackman 124. So there's always a discrepancy with the club speed, because the ball speed is 99.3 versus 100.7. So that is really spot on. Okay, so this time we have some, we're gonna test them out with some real balls, and we're gonna use an 8-iron. So we're gonna see if, because I think with the range ball, for some reason, I think that it might alter a little bit the distance. So let's see. 8-iron. Okay, this is probably the best one. And this says 140 on Mevo, and on Trackman it says 132. So that's pretty close. 84 versus 75.9, and 106 versus 107. So that's really good wheel stroke. The Mevo says 145 and the Trackman says 133.8. So the only thing that changes again is the club speed. Ball speed is 104.9 versus 105.7. So definitely accurate. Really high, but it felt good. Definitely another, it feels different than the range ball. This one is 140 carry versus 144. So this, I would say, is really accurate on this one. Okay, so I just want to say one thing with the Mevo, that obviously the Mevo is just going to read the ball from the beginning. It's not going to read the ball the entire way. So on a day like this where the wind is blowing towards me, and you notice that there was a big difference in carry distance, about 10%. Mostly I think it's due to the club speed that was a little more generous on Mevo. But if you think about it, there were some shots where I can assure you that it penetrated the wind and it was a little closer. So I would also consider that on a day like this, if there is no wind at all, I think the numbers will be a little more closer. And in fact, that's what I've seen in other reviews. I've seen that the numbers were a little more close. So okay, so that was it for the review between Trackman and Mevo. I would definitely say that there's a big difference in the club speed, and I don't know if it's due to different the environment or anything like that. I don't think so, but the ball speed is, I'm really impressed with the ball speed because it's basically spot on. As far as the carry distance, I would say the Mevo is a little more generous, so it's going to give you a little more distance. But on some shots, it was about the same. So I would say that overall, it's not the only problem with Mevo. I would say it's just the club speed. But other than that, is even the launch angle is really good. So I don't know if there's a setting that you can adjust in the Mevo to adjust for that. But overall, I'm really happy with the review. Obviously, Trackman is going to read everything. And unfortunately, today there was a little wind against. So you have to take that into consideration. The distances are going to be a little less. And in both units, they read the ball. So that's going to affect it a little bit. Definitely caught the wind. Let's see if it reached that, and it's 104, yeah, against 117. So I'm assuming that maybe it kind of reached the wind more on Trackman, I would say. Those who are thinking about purchasing the Mevo, I think that in any case, it's not going to be, I mean, you're comparing this unit right here costs $30,000 and this one costs $500. So obviously it's not going to be the same readings, but overall, I'm really happy with the performance. There are some numbers there that are really close, especially the ball speed and the launch angle. I didn't check all the numbers. I'll put it in the video so you can check all the all the other details. And also, on some we use real balls, on some we use the range balls, so that kind of changed it a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and thanks for watching. Until next time.